sipping the mutual fun, blowing the horn. A sense of every day I was born. Never dreamed I see it landscaping my lawn. Dangerous, be accurate. Have to get the flow be so immaculate. Hey yo, watching my dough. Sipping it slow, them pretty saying hello. Anyway, go ahead and display your olive ole. Little honey dip whipping a little cabriolet. I don't mean to hold you up, but I got something to say. Swear to only give you hot every day. Afraid of us, you know this ain't a game to us. You strange to us, that's when we getting dangerous. Come on. This isn't serious. We could make you delirious. You should have a healthy fear of us. Cause too much of us is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My flip phone squad is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My whole entire unit is dangerous. Hold your breath, we swinging it from right to left.
For some, success is measured by progress. One step, then another. The journey is hard, but holds its own rewards. For others, only the destination counts. Only one measure of achievement truly matters. Indeed, history is written by the winners. The story continues. The NBA Playoffs, Round 1.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. Kevin Harlan here along with Steve Kerr and Clark Pillow.
Garbage Man is going to have a tough one today. He's going up against D-Wade himself. Wade is a stat sheet stuffer who's extremely explosive at getting to the rim. We'll see if he's up to the task.
Round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Let's take a look at who's on the floor to start the game. First for the Heat, Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. And playing at the 5, the always versatile 6'11" star big man, able to score inside and out, Chris BOSH. Then it's Dang, and it's McRoberts in at the 4 slot. And for Orlando, Payton is out there with Johnson. And they've got Vucevic, the sweet-shooting 7-footer out of USC, in at the center. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Gordon in at the 4 spot. So important in a 7-game series to maintain the home court advantage. The fans, the players, the coaches, guys, they know it's all on the line.
Well, I think they're going to win this game, Kevin. I think they might win it big. This is a team that really plays well on its home floor. And if they can dominate and control the action today, it really sets the tone for this series. Did I just hear that coming from you, Steve? I mean, that is really a confident statement. I mean, they're opening the series at home. They deserve it, but I'm not with you there in terms of this being a runaway. I think it'll be a lot snugger than you think. Well, we'll see.
Now, here's Wade. Johnson outside. Nice D from Dang.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
This is to Chalmers. Beats him in there. On defense, Miami. Last time they met was in Miami.
And that's the kind of loss that sticks with you for a while, guys, because they were probably the better team that night. They just couldn't put the game away. You know, Steve, you'd almost rather get beaten by double digits than know you should have won it, but didn't.
The feed to Wade. Kicks it to McRoberts. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Wade. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
And Orlando has possession. Payton with the ball. Wade picks him up. Kicks it out to Johnson. And that's good for 2. And guys, pretty interesting comments he had after their last game.
I tell you what, this kid has a little spicy salsa to him, a little bite. I mean, you never know when he's going to come back at you if you're a reporter. Never a dull moment when he steps up to the mic. He's going to speak his piece, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's a two-sided coin, Clark. I mean, it can be good or bad. Sometimes it can help draw some attention off the rest of the team, but so you don't want to be a loose cannon. I mean, you can stir up some controversy and make things more difficult for your team.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now let's find out what head coach Chuck Vaughn had to say to DB. Doris?
He said that the team is in a good place mentally and should come out of the gate strong. Coach said, we know that this is the moment when heroes are made and all eyes are going to be on us. I told our guys that this is our time to shine. We'll see if they can do that, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Wade with it. Now Peyton defending. And here's Chalmers from the arc. There's the bucket. Good. Chalmers has got his second basket of the night.
I love his kind of mid to long range jump shot. It's a specialty of his, especially in catch and shoot situations.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He's a very skilled catch and shoot type of player. I mean, it adds a dangerous element to his game that he can make that jump shot.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Good. And it's 7 points for Johnson. Angelo, good garbage man. And I think we've seen him becoming more and more popular, guys, with the media. Fans, obviously, now with his new Jordan shoes. Even has his own commercial.
Yeah, I know. One of the proud moments of any player's career is to have your own shoe, but that doesn't take the place of winning games.
Right.
It's still a nice little touch.
Well, they usually go hand in hand, right? Win games, get your own shoe.
Gordon kicks to Vucevic, and he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got his first bucket of the night.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Dang goes in to the middle. Nick Roberts, count the bucket.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Now here's Peyton. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Johnson kicks to Harris. Vucevic backing down. Johnson, that's for two. And he hits the jumper for two.
That's 4 of 5 to start this game, guys. He's rolling.
The Heat have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Vucevic against BOSH. Wade drives in. 6 to shoot. And Chalmers kicks to BOSH. Peyton with some nice D. Orlando trailing here. Here's Johnson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Some nice numbers for Johnson. Already up to 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Going forward, I think it'd be a good idea to let him spend a little more time behind the arc. He looks like he has a nice touch from out there.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
And it's the Heat with the ball. On the wing, Dang. And the pass to BOSH. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Now here's Vucevic. Harris gets the screen from Johnson. Harris dishes to Johnson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And it's 13 points for Johnson. The Heat have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Wade passes to Chalmers. Back to Wade. And taken away by Johnson. With the lead pass. And Peyton throws it down hard.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Dang kicks to BOSH. Shot from 16. Good as the jump shot falls. Bosh has got 5.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Payton drives in. It's stolen by Wade. Wade left side. Here's Dang. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and show you the players with the best shooting percentage in the regular season. Second, Nikola Vucevic. And, of course, Garbage Man.
Those numbers speak for themselves. I mean, do you think these guys helped their teams make it to the playoffs by shooting that well? You better believe they did. High-quality shooting is always important on playoff teams.
Chalmers against Payton. That's Bosh. That time on the assist by Chalmers. What a... And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Feeds to Dang. And it's Miami with another.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Johnson sets the screen for Oladipo. Wade with the block. Chalmers against Payton. Chalmers dishes to Wade. Shoots from 14. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 3 assists in the game. Johnson with a screen on Wade. Oladipo, the pass to Johnson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 16 points.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And taken away by Johnson. Payton kicks to Johnson. Oladipo jumps up. Boom, he jams it straight down. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the men.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
Dang can't get it to go.
Nobody near him, and he still seems to kind of short on them.
And the Magic making a change here. Bargnani's checked in. Dang with it. Picked up by Harris. Dang dishes to Wade. And stolen by Harris. Gordon against Bosh. Johnson for 3. No good. The Heat go the other way with it. And here's Wade. 8 points for him. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Andre Bargnani picks one up.
Boy, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
That's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Now here is Harris. Johnson outside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, he's sort of the guy they look to offensively. Not necessarily in any one area, but just in terms of his all-around game.
And Steve, he's also the player they rally around at the defensive end. I mean, they cause some real havoc when he's out there running the show defensively.
And the free throws are starting to pile up a little bit here, more so than in the first quarter.
And that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Chalmers passes to Bosh. Dang kicks to Wade. Wade, right side. Bosh dishes to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot, no good. Good D by Johnson.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now. But he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
The Heat trail by 10. And Chalmers kicks to Bosch. Passes to Deck. Six on the shot clock. He feeds it to Wade. From the high post. That's good on the jump shot. Wade's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Payton with the ball. Wade picks him up. Payton passes to Harris. On the wing, Johnson. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Payton kicks to Harris. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Johnson. It's hauled in by Luol Deng. Deng's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wade outside. Pass to Chalmers. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Now here is Harris, and the shot is good.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
1:35 left now here in the second. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. Johnson's there. Wade dishes to Bosch. And taken away by Johnson. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Johnson's got the ball. And the basket by Payton.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Payton against Chalmers. 1:04 left to play in the first half. The kick out to Deng. Back to Chalmers. Wade outside. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. And you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Good. Harris has got 6.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Now, here's Chalmers. 5 points in the game. Nick Roberts, the pass to Wade. 18 feet out. That's good. He's got 15.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payton kicks to Harris. He dishes it to Gordon. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Magic out in front, up by 12. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. We're seeing a tremendous game from Garbage Man.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Payton against Chalmers. The shot by Payton, no good. The Heat trail by 10. Now here's Wade. He passes to Chalmers. They set the screen. And Gordon over to help. Chalmers dishes to Deng. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season. The Heat in 5th.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on 1 or 2 guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence as a team.
Johnson's shot is off. And Miami shooting here about 46% for the game. Wade with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Step back shot, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. For Miami, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Vucevic checked in for Andrew Nicholson. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Magic leading by 9. Puts it up from 17, and the basket by Harris. Harris has got 8 points.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Payton against Chalmers. He kicks it to Dang. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. He has 7.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Payton passes to Johnson. Again, Johnson missing.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Wade covered by Payton. And it's Wade penetrating. Wade left side. And he can't bank that one in. And it's blocked by Dang.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
And there's the foul, and it's on Garbage Man. That's foul number 2 for him. Harris against Dang. Here's Chalmers. He has 5. Just 5 on the clock. And McRoberts kicks to Chalmers. Shot is good off the bad rim and in. Chalmers has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Johnson with a screen on Chalmers. Johnson right side. There's the dish to Gordon. Stolen away. Now Chalmers. He has 7. A finger roll finish at the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Magic lead.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 17. Gordon kicks to Payton. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Miami now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Chalmers. Misfires after coming off the pick.
Couldn't convert. A nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
The Heat trail by 4. Outside Dang. Clock at 6. Pass to Wade. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Payton kicks to Harris. Back to Payton. Johnson with a screen on Chalmers. Payton dishes to Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Now the pass to Nathan. "16 feet away, and he gets it to go. Oladipo with the ball. On the wing, Green. On the wing, Johnson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just planks the open jumper.
Roberts passes to Granger. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Granger's got 6 here in this quarter. Magic leading by 4. And here's Oladipo. Oladipo off the bench from Johnson. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. Johnson. The kick out to Oladipo. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Miami now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Napier passes to Haslam. Here's Napier.
You know, not only is the game neck and neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low. Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
The Heat making a switch here, and he's good on the second.
Well, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back, but making it a two-possession game was the key, and he got that done.
And it's Wade penetrating. Haslam, that's good. Haslam's got 6.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Now, here's Ridnow. Johnson dishes to Harris. 5 to shoot. Now, here's Ridnow. He's guarded closely. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic for 2. 34 seconds left in the third.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Wade kicks to Anderson. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Now here's Johnson. 20 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Ridnow kicks to Johnson. Good. The assist goes to Ridnow. That's now 22 points for Johnson. Good if it goes. No good. The third quarter comes to a close.
2K Sneaks Magazine, now in stores. And on the cover, it's Garbage Man. He presents his inaugural Jordan Brand signature shoe.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shot.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Wade passes to Deng. Back to Wade. The 19-foot shot cannot hit. Some solid defense from Johnson.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
And that one falls for Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson. The Heat trail by 7. BOSH heads the pick for Chalmers. Heat, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Orlando has possession. Dishes to Johnson. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Gordon kicks to Johnson. The feed to Payton. Passes it to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Johnson. Wade is covering. And the basket by Johnson. Here's Chalmers. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Kicks it to Buck. Deng. Feeds to Chalmers. Miami needs to get a shot off. That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D. And that's now 11 points for Chris BOSH.
really doing a good job of getting into the teeth of that defense here.
Yeah, they're having their way in the paint right now, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming inside the lane.
Now here's Payton. Gordon with a screen on Chalmers. Payton dishes to Johnson. It's hauled in by Luol Deng. Deng's got 7 rebounds in the game. He feeds it to Wade. Pass to McRoberts. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 4 assists in the game. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Jacques Vaughn said to the team. He's happy with how they've been playing, saying, hey, they had their chance, but this is our time. We're going to win this game and take the series lead for good. He got them pretty fired up as they left the huddle, Kevin.
Gordon kicks to Payton. They get it back. Back to Gordon. Blocked. Tries yet again. Here's Deng. He dishes it to Wade. Down low. Shoots from the right block. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Payton passes to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Gordon kicks to Payton. He passes it to Vucevic. And it's Miami with the rebound. BOSH has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Chalmers with it. Now Payton defending. And there's Deng. That's good on the assist by Chalmers. 9 points for Luol Deng.
Well, at any time of the game, Kevin, he's a player they can depend on. Always has his head on straight, understands clock and score. Really got a good head for the game.
And at the end of the day, Steve, you just have to respect his overall defensive acumen. I mean, it's not just one thing he does well at that end. He knows how to guard from A to Z.
It's stolen by Deng. He kicks to Chalmers. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul, and it's on Garbage Man. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, he had not established position.
I prefer the ref to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Here's Chalmers, and the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 1-point Magic lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range. Yeah, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
The dish to Wade. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 6 assists here tonight. The Magic have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Payton kicks to Harris. Back to Payton. Pass to Harris. Dishes it to Payton. 5 on the clock. The pass to Johnson. Buried from 15 feet out. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
And Chalmers kicks to Deng. Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
Now here's Johnson. There's the feed to Vucevic. Back to Johnson. And again, it's Orlando converting.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Johnson against Wade. Outside Deng. Back to Wade. It's hauled in by the Magic. They've led by as many as 14 points. BOSH against Harris. Gordon with the screen for Harris. Clayton outside. Trying his luck deep. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight. And it's Wade penetrating. The kick out to Dang. Pass to McRoberts. BOSH trying to free himself up. McRoberts' shot is good. McRoberts has got 4 points this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Johnson. And it's Dang with the rebound. Dang's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Feeds it to Wade. Gives him the loop pass. And it's blocked by Gordon. Outside Dang. BOSH goes back up. It's hauled in by Harris.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Kicks to Payton. And they double up Payton. Johnson for 3. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got 33.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Wade drives in, and the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
D-Wade playing well. He has 20 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
They sure have, and clearly he's gotten in their heads because of it, Clark. Guys are looking over their shoulder now, always worrying about where he is. Nice work there. And this is a point in the game where if you've got a chance to close the gap, you've got to do it.
The offensive rebound. Heat have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Good on both.
So clutch, guys. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game now.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Johnson can't get it to go. This could be a turning point.
Having critical possession here.
Wade dishes to BOSH. Little turnaround. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And it's frightening when BOSH starts to heat up like this.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And the free throws make things a lot more simple for them. Now you just have to guard against the three-pointer.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
That was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Wade outside. Count! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. Here is Chalmers.
A chance to tie it up, Clark.
A three would make it happen.
Off target from downtown. And he commits the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coaches happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
That'll do it for now. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the Eastern Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. Now let's check out our Jordan player of the game.
You guys go up 1-0 with the win tonight, getting things off on the right foot in this series. How do you capitalize on that moving forward to Game 2?
I want each and every one of the guys on this team to take that feeling we got when the final buzzer sounded and remember it. We got to keep striving for that, and only that, every game for the rest of this series. Tasting victory once is good, but we got to stay hungry. I ain't satisfied with just the first W, and I don't think any of the rest of my teammates are either.